Good morning, Prospect. How many of you have heard the expression go the extra mile? It comes as a paraphrase or a summary of something Jesus taught in Matthew. And it goes like this: when they force you to go 1 mile, go with them 2. And it is in response to a Roman law that a Roman soldier could force anyone to carry their pack, which could weigh upwards of 100 pounds, for a mile. And if you refused, you could go to jail. But a Roman soldier couldn't force you to carry it over a mile, or he would be subject to disciplinary action. I don't know what that might entail. We have transformed that expression into do what's unexpected, do more than you need to do. And that's not what Jesus is saying at all. You see, it was a show of force, a naked display of power that a soldier could make you carry his pack. Now, soldiers are humans just like everyone else, so a 100-pound pack is a lot to carry, and if a soldier could get somebody to do it, he wouldn't mind. But what Jesus is saying is not be a good person, do more than is required. Jesus is saying don't give in to hate. Listen to what is said just before that. You have heard it said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I say to you that you must not oppose those who want to hurt you. If someone slaps you on your right cheek, you must turn your left cheek to them as well. When they wish to haul you to court and take your shirt, let them have your coat too. And then it's when they force you to go the mile. You see, this is something that I am convicted of, and I've said several times. This isn't about turning the other cheek is not about giving someone one free shot and then unloading. Turning the other cheek, going the extra mile, is about absorbing the evil, about not giving the enemy the power. We are at a point in our world where Christians who act like Christ are routinely treated like dirt. And Jesus is not saying be a doormat. Jesus is saying do not return evil for evil. Eye for eye, tooth for tooth. If you poke out my eye, I'm going to poke out yours. That was actually the law in Israel, and it was designed actually originally to prevent escalation, because people, if my goat was damaged by something you did, I might damage your cow. If my daughter were disrespected, I might burn your house down. You see, the escalation is wrong. And so that's what eye for eye, tooth for tooth as a law means. But Jesus is actually saying, don't give in to hate. And I have said this, that, and it's not my saying, I heard it from one of my professors. The only way to defeat evil and to defeat hate is to absorb it. And absorbing it doesn't mean holding on to it. And again, I think I've said this before, but the term balkanization has its roots back in the days when in several of the countries that Russia took over in 1917, the Soviet Union took over. There were fighting factions. The one I remember the most is the Serbs and the Croats. And I do not remember, I should have checked, but one side was Muslim and one side was Christian, and one side had taken the property of the other, and it's really immaterial. And the Soviets came in and they forced everyone to stop fighting. And so technically there was peace. But no one had forgotten or absorbed the hurt. They just held on to it and let it fester. Granddad would walk you past and he would say, that used to be our house right there, and those people came and took our house. And so in 1989, when the wall fell, when the Soviet Union collapsed, the grandchildren and great-grandchildren of those people who had been forced to stop fighting in 1917 started fighting again because they hadn't made peace. They'd just been forced to stop fighting. Jesus is saying, make peace. Making peace does not mean being a doormat. Making peace means don't return hate for hate. And I recognize how hard that is in the world we live in today, because you go online and I know, again, I have said, I love to have debates, but people don't want to debate online. They want to beat you up. You can't have a different opinion without being attacked. And I learn things when I listen to other people. And so I think we lost an opportunity for good things to come out of social medium. The point I'm making today, the thing I want to emphasize, is that what Jesus is saying isn't give it the old college try, just one more shot. Jesus is saying, don't let evil win. Don't give the enemy a toehold. Remember that all it takes is for evil to get in the door, and evil will take over. So go the extra mile. Give them your coat, but do it with a smile on your face, because you are being Christ to the world. God bless you, Prospect.